I have a genuine question. I mean, I already know the answer, but I'm just putting it out there. Why do people just feel the need to ask like the same old questions like every day, all the time? How are you? How was your day? How is the family? Stuff like that. Even like other things like talking about the weather and politics and whatnot. Why do people feel like they just have to always ask these questions? And then the response is always, I'm good, I'm fine. Oh, same old, nothing much. It's like always those same like default answers. And people will say this and they won't even mean it. Like they could say that they're good and they don't got nothing going on and they could literally be going through like the worst period of their life. I even find myself doing this sometimes, but I'm like, what is the point of even asking other people how they're doing or just the same typical questions, knowing that they're just going to give you the same answer as everyone else? Like I don't know, I just feel like people be lying. Like if things could be better, tell me what could make things better, or like because not everybody is just good every single day or okay every single day, you know? It's like, what's the point of even asking if you're just gonna tell me you're good and then, like you're just not telling me the truth, you know? And it just comes back to communication, honestly. But yeah, I do this a lot actually, like now thinking about it. And I'm not the only person. And it just makes me not want, and it's like out of like, I guess it has to do with like being polite as well, being friendly, respectful. But it's like I don't even want to ask you about your life and how you feel if you're just gonna, smile in my face and lie to me, you know? Like elaborate, like tell me about your life, because more than likely I'm going through the same thing you're going through, but nobody wants to do that. So it's like, if I'm gonna ask, I feel like I have to give them a follow-up question, like how are you, how's your life, what's going on? And then if they give me that default answer, I gotta follow up with, are you sure about that? Because I'm not. And I can also understand that people don't want to burden other people with their problems. Like, let's say if they were to say that they're not good, that they're not okay, they don't want to, because it'll turn into like this whole thing. Because then if you tell them what's going on, it's like it's not so simple as just like a one word answer. Like it's just way deeper than that. So I could understand people don't want to be a burden or feel like they're doing too much or too sensitive or whatever, especially in this world. Like, I completely get it. It's a programming thing. It's a habit that has been developed over time. But this is where communication comes in. So it's like you can be honest about how you feel, but I think a question we should be asking, like another follow up question, along with like, how are you? Or like if a person asks you how you're doing and you say, like, I'm doing terrible, and they ask you why, you should ask them, like, if they have the emotional capacity right now to hear you out or to listen to what you have to say because it's heavy. Like I feel like we should start asking that question. Like if people have the room, the space for our baggage as well, because they're also dealing with their own stuff, like everyone is. So I feel like that's another question we should be asking. It's all about communication, but a lot of people don't know how to do this. And I'm just now like it's clicking for me. It's clicking. It's a lot of people don't know how to communicate. Like it's a lifelong process. Like you think you know how to communicate, but there's always like something else that comes after. Like, oh, you know, I could improve this area of my communication skills. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy.